A few moments later.
No boyfriend, no problem. I'm single, not searching. For the boys with the think at the fall, I'm looking forward to fall in a pit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Denise Bamfo, and I'm back at it again with a new video. Okay, so basically, as you can read from the title, today is Valentine's Day, and I don't like to be reminded of how single I am. Okay, let's get into it. So what did I wanted to say? Valentine's Day. Let me be 100% transparent. Like, I wasn't joking when I said that that's me sometimes, like listening to love songs and just imagining like being loved up, having roses brought to your house. But it's okay, it's okay. Like, it's not my time yet, and I respect that guy, but how long you gonna leave a sense of waiting? Okay, like, God, man, I cannot keep saying it must be nice under everyone's picture. So basically, I put on my story what y'all wanted me to talk about today on this beautiful Valentine's Day. If you have a loved one, love them very much. If you don't, welcome to the club. We ain't alone in this video today. I'm going to talk about being single, how I feel about Valentine's Day, what I think about marriage, and all of that. Being single, how am I being single? I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that, you know, sometimes you see things and you're like, oh, that must be very, very nice. And I'm not gonna act like I don't talk to guys to get to know them, like I have, but it always just stays at the talking stage, and I'm like, what is it? Am I doing something wrong? I'm very, very, like, I wouldn't say I have trust issues, but when a guy tells me they like me, I do not believe it. So I don't know how you're gonna prove to me that you like me, but that's on you. And also, when a guy like tells me that I'm the only person they talk to, you gonna have to bring receipts, because I don't trust y'all. I don't know why. Okay, I know why. I find it hard to like express my feelings and communicate it, especially to the opposite sex, because I don't know if y'all know by now, but I wasn't really raised with that fatherly love. So to me, it's very weird to like show love or express love to someone from the opposite sex. And it's weird. Like, when I talk to a guy, I try to like, I'm trying, but it's like everything to me is just cringe. Like, ew. Okay, not ew, but I mean, it's just so weird because I'm not used to it. So I don't blame myself, but I definitely take it up in prayer and ask God to guide me, because I don't know, like, I do know that I enjoy being with someone, but the thing with me is one day I can be overly on you, and then the next day I'm like, I need my space. I need my space. You need to move to space so that I can have some space. But yeah, that's me. What do I do in my singleness? I focus on my goals. Like, I'm not gonna cap and say that it's easy. It's not, because every time you go on social media, you're being thrown in the face with these relationship goals and people acting, because some of them, they acting behind the scenes. There is no communication, and that's not what I want. I want, like, that is for another video. If you want a video on what I like, oh, leave a comment down below. No, I'm joking. Basically, enjoy your singleness. I've read so many books about relationships, and I'm gonna show you some and recommend some, but really I just wanted to say that this is how I am. Someone asked me a question: if I were to be in a relationship, would I think Valentine's Day would be a necessary day to celebrate? I actually don't know, but I think, like, every day you must show love, of course, but I feel like on Valentine's Day, because it's like a day set for everyone to do it, I'd like to be spoiled on that day as well. Why not? You can spoil me 365 days a year, and I'll do the same. Like, we return the same energy. Would I say it's a necessity? No, because it depends. Like, you can do something nice. It's not wrong to do something nice for your spouse on a day that they have set to be set on love. So yeah, how to not settle for a guy's love. If you feel like you deserve better, then it's so easy to say these things, and that's why this video is so funny to make, because it's easy to say these things, but when it comes to practicing it, it's like, you for real? You mean I gotta get emotionally detached from this person that I just got emotionally attached to, and you're telling me that now I gotta move on? That's hard, okay? That is something you don't have to hold on to. Okay, I'm not gonna put it's getting too cliche. But I'm saying, like, it's easier to say that you're gonna detach yourself, but it's so hard. And I get that, but how to not settle for a guy's love. If you feel like you're not being loved properly, or if you feel like you deserve better, go ahead and go get yourself better. Don't settle. Like, why would you settle? At the end of the day, if it's supposed to last, it will. But if y'all see y'all not going anywhere, then you gotta cut it. I don't know if I answered your question right, but don't settle. Like, love yourself first before you try love someone else, because I feel like my generation, we idolize marriage, and I have been talking to my best friend about this, that we really idolize marriage. Marriage is not the end goal for us as Christian ladies, and I know that men look at this differently. Like, we really grow up thinking about our Prince Charming and our wedding day and how it's gonna be so great, etc. But that is not the end goal. Marriage is actually the beginning, because yo, do you know, like, marriage, like, when I think about it, like, I'm gonna have to share my bed, share my house, share my money, share my energy, my time, my love, my heart, like everything. My body, I'm gonna have to share it with this person, and you want to make sure that it is someone that you can do it with for the full length. Because I don't like divorce and everything, and I pray that that is not my portion. That is also not your portion, girl. But you must, like, really take into prayer the person you like. And you know, butterflies are there for like maybe a year or two, it depends, but they won't last forever. And I feel like love is a decision. So when we say our marriage vows, through sickness and in health, through for richer and for poor, like, it really is for rich or for poor, and it really is through sickness and in health. Like, you cannot just decide to get up and leave. Like, you vowed to me that you were going to stay with me even when times would get rough. So we should stop idolizing marriage and really think about the purpose of marriage, because I believe that as a married couple, you have a purpose together, and as an individual, you have a purpose together, and you shouldn't let your marriage just be the end goal, if y'all get what I mean. So don't the Bible says don't awaken love too early, because that will scar you, it will hurt you. I'm not talking out of experience. I'm just saying, I'm just talking to y'all, I'm just having this conversation at 12 something in the morning, midnight, PM, AM. It just turned AM. But that's just what I wanted to say. Like, we shouldn't idolize marriage, and it's not the end goal. And don't settle for someone when you know that you deserve greater. I am very, very naive. Like, if I like you, I like you. Like, y'all can't tell me nothing. If I like you, I like you. But that is something that, you know, we're working on it. And I also feel like, you know, marriage is a serious thing. Like, it reflects the relationship we have with Christ, so that the church has, his bride has with him. And we shouldn't take it lightly, because even in our walk with Christ, we often go through seasons that we are in a valley and seasons that we are on the mountaintop, and even in that you think you want to give up. So make sure that you are, as an individual, make sure that you are rooted in Christ, on his foundation, and that you stand on a solid rock, and that you know that, okay, if this happens in my marriage, I know how to communicate, I know how to talk things out. And you know, communication between couples is very important, because it's not just communication, it's also understanding. Because if I communicate with you, I can communicate with you in French, but if you don't understand French, then my communication was for nothing. So there needs to be a level of understanding between the both of you, and I think that that is why I'm not in a hurry to get into anything anytime soon, because there's a lot that I need God to work on with me in my heart, like the part of self-love, the father thing and everything. And I believe that gradually it's happening, and I'm trying like to open up myself, because I'm mostly just say I'm not interested and then I move on and forward. But yeah, so yeah, basically that's just what I wanted to say. If you have a Valentine, be happy. Be happy. Because some of us out here, we on the streets. No, we not on the streets like that, but I mean, like, we're just, yeah, we're just here. And don't rush yourself to get into anything because your friends are in a relationship. Take your time. You know, someone marries tomorrow, and someone marries on the age of 19 and someone else marries on the age of 35. That doesn't mean that the one who married at 19 is better than the one who married at 35. We all have a different set of time and a different course of life. So don't compare your story to someone else's, and just enjoy being single. Like, how I enjoy my singleness is by thinking, so I'm gonna have to share my space, my food. I'm gonna share my food with somebody now. I'm not greedy, but now? Wait. And I mean, like, it's not, of course you have some days where you're like, oh, I wish I could just call someone right now and just talk all night long and all day long and everything. I know how it feels, but stay strong. Don't give in, just stay strong. Like, hold on tight, put on your seatbelt. The single life is, you have so much time. Like, imagine as a woman when you are married and you know y'all do the whole bam bam bang bang in the bedroom, and you get pregnant, now you have a child, and it's such a responsibility. It's such a responsibility. Like, you cannot just say, oh, today I'm taking a day off of being a wife, or I'm taking a day off of being a mother. No, it doesn't go like that. So we need to be realistic as well. So yeah, I especially wear pink in this video because it's Valentine's. I never wear pink. So appreciate it, guys. I was gonna show you the books that I have on relationships. So we're gonna start with the first one. It's called The Man God Has For You. I read it out on the 12th of October 2020, and it's basically about you as a woman deserving an amazing man. It says, don't get caught up with the man God never intended you to be with, because sometimes we end up in such a position and you don't want it. So it's from Stephen LaBouchiere, 7 Traits to Help You Determine Your Life Partner. And I'm telling y'all, this was such a good book. Like, it has different traits. Trait 3, you will not have to make him into a man, because that's not your purpose. This is not build a bear. This is not build a man. No, you won't. No, that's not how it works. No. This one is my favorite as well. This one is The Relationship Goals from Pastor Michael Todd. How to Win at Dating, Marriage, and Sex. We don't really talk about sex in churches, and it's very awkward even to talk about sex. So make sure you talk about it, because the reason that we don't talk about it is the reason why people fall into lust as well, because we don't really know the purpose of sex. But this book is very good. Relationship Goals by Pastor Michael Thought. I read it out on the 25th of June, and yeah, it basically gives you keys on how to learn how to win in relationship. It says here, when you realize that you started it and God didn't. Like, sometimes we step into something that God didn't call us to step into, and then we're like, okay, it's okay, but no, God never intended it. So that already is a warning. And I'm speaking to myself as well. The next book is 31 Prayers for My Future Husband. I haven't finished this one. It's from Jennifer and Aaron Smith. It's basically preparing your heart for marriage by praying for your future spouse. I think it is very important to start praying for your future, praying for who you're gonna marry, and pray for your future children. So yeah, be prepared, inspired, and revelated by this. I think it's a very good one. Then we have this one. This one was so good. Dating Redefined by Pastor Randolph Ajay. This book is so good. It has so many practical examples. It is so good. Are you gonna assess his or her vision? This book is very good. It tells you never to assume, because assuming can get you confusing. But this one is very good. I read this out on the 9th of September 2019, and I definitely recommend this one. Now this one, He's Lying Sis, also from Stephen Labouchere. I don't know how to speak out his name, but this one was funny to read, but it had some key points. Like, he's talking from a male perspective, and I think that is important as well, that you know the male's perspective in things and in life. And yeah, it's a very good book. Like, it talks about he won't let you go, but that doesn't mean he loves you. Like, toxic things that guys do, when he says he's too busy for a relationship, he's lying. And he explains everything. So I definitely recommend this. I read it out on the 20th of July 2020, and it's very good. I recommend it. The next one is A Woman After God's Very Own Heart, because I believe that when you are so in love with God, you will know how to love yourself, and you will know how to love your husband, because God can communicate with you about the needs of your husband as well. So it's very important to be after God's heart, and it gives you keys on how to be with your husband. So respond positively to your husband, praise him, honor him, pray for him, lay your hands on him, as in pray for him. Like, I'm not saying beat him, but pray for him when he's sleeping. Like, you just put your hand there and you start speaking in tongues for your husband, okay? And then this one is not necessarily about relationship, but it is about our relationship with God. Crazy Love from Francis Chan, and I'm telling you, this book is an eye-opener. It is amazing. Like, I fell in love with this book because it is so good. I read it out, but I didn't put on it when I read it out. It is so good. Like, it takes you deeper into God's love and how crazy his love actually is. So yeah, this is a book that I also recommend. I definitely recommend this one, Crazy Love from Francis Chan, and I'll try to put the link of all the books in the bio so that y'all can order it. And yeah, so if you've come to the end of this video, I'm very grateful that you were here. And don't be sad because you're single. Enjoy being single and prepare your heart for marriage. Allow God to prepare you, and don't rush into things. Stop saying must be nice. I'm joking. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was just rambling and all over the place, and I'll see you in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe for your girl. Alright, in my highs and lows, I'll keep going on. I'm wearing pink. My chair is making noise. This is my voice. Leave boys.